Good morning, YouTube. Morty here. We started going to our local Dollar Tree. Times are getting tougher. Walmart's even getting too expensive for us in a lot of cases. Let's be honest, we're broke people. My husband's been on workman's comp for almost 2 years now, and we've had to learn to change our buying habits and still be able to prep because we know how important it is, particularly now other people are starting to see how important it is with the prices going up the way they are. I'm going to be doing several videos about Dollar Tree, some reviews of items that we buy, what we've tried that we like, what we've tried that we don't like, some other, some ideas both in for prepping as well as just everyday life. One of the very first things I wanted to talk about with it, though, is their personal tests. The Dollar Tree, our local Dollar Tree, does not have them out on the shelves. You have to go find the clerk and ask. At the checkout, they have the, the boxes for them. But there are things like pregnancy tests, ovulation predictors, menopause, and urinary tract infections, UTIs. If you go to the website and you look up under health and beauty, you'll see it's under family planning, and you can actually order the pregnancy test and the ovulation detector test right offline. If you can have them delivered to your house, or you can have them delivered to the store, and then they won't charge you any shipping if they're if it's done directly to the store. Why these are very important, and they're things that might be overlooked for our medical preps, is urinary tract infections are extremely painful and can cause some serious issues. There are some very effective natural remedies for this, but you have to know for sure that's what you've got. And a nice little dollar urinary tract infection, you pee on the little thing and it'll tell you whether or not you got it. And that's, and then you can start treatment on it and for sure. One of the other things is if this situation goes on for quite a while, whatever the situation is, there are some feminine issues that have to be dealt with, that are family planning issues as well as health issues, like with menopause. Women my age, that is something we start thinking about, is whether or not we're going through menopause, because we're more likely to miss periods because of perimenopause, meaning the time right before menopause, than we are from pregnancy. But we have to wonder, well, you have to have the pregnancy test. I've missed my period. Okay, well, the pregnancy test still comes up negative. Is it stress? Is there something else going on? Having that menopause test there will give a sense of relief. To some women, it'll also help us to know how to start treating ourselves with herbs, because there are many herbs that are wonderful in the treatment of menopausal symptoms, but you need to know that that's what's going on with your body. So there's that test. Now, as for the family planning, the ovulation detector is it's a very natural way of family planning, where you know when to do what you do, and when not to do it, because if it goes on for a long period of time, your particular choice of pregnancy prevention may no longer be available to you, and so you have to try going back to the old way. It'll also help you to be able to tell when you're ovulating through feeling it in your own body. You start feeling, you have a particular pain in your side. And then, you think, oh, okay, is that my clue that I'm ovulating? Or a particular smell, or there are ways that we women know. This way, you can test that and take the ovulation predictor test, and you'll know for sure that is. So you'll start learning your own body better, as well as pregnancy tests. There are going to be times when your family planning does not work, or when situations arise when there was not the availability of prevention of a pregnancy. And you need to be able to know as soon as you can that in fact you are pregnant, or the women in your group are pregnant, so that steps can be taken to help with the health of this woman and the health of the child and the viability of the child in a stressful situation. These are very, very important tests that most people don't have around. And if you're going to buy them at, the drugstore or whatever, you can't just walk in and pick up, 10 or 15 of them, or if you pick one up every week, they start looking at you funny. And they can be very expensive, $10, $15 a piece, or, $10 or $15 even for just 2 of them. This way, they're $1 a piece. You can order them offline and have them shipped directly to your house, and nobody will say anything. So those are 4 very important tests and medical preps that can be gotten for as little as $1. And if you look here on the minimum quantity, you can order as few as 6 on the pregnancy test and a minimum of 4 on the ovulation detectors. That's, even if you just buy 1 set of each, that's $10 plus your local sales tax. So that's basically $11 if you go pick it up from the store. Maybe $15 to $16 if you order them offline. So for the price of one of the name brand, you can have that many of them from the Dollar Tree. Just another way to try to help get you the preps you need and do it on a budget. Morty out.